Welcome to Getting Unstuck with WendyB. I'll share a little bit about myself later, but right now I just want to get into the magic of the muck. I was on a summit this week, and I might put the link in if I can figure it out how you could go there. But anyways, and this woman, Wendy Knox, was sharing about the magic of muck and dragonflies. And, dragonflies, they crawl around the first 2 to 4 years of their life. They're crawling around the muddy bottom of a pond before they crawl out of the mud, into the light. And then they finally take a breath of fresh air and their magical wings unfold, but not until they crawl through the muck for 2 to 4 years. So there's sort of like a metaphor there, like they don't fly until later in life. So if you're starting over again, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be older like me, I'm in my 60s, or you could be in your 20s, you could be a teen. So if you're starting over, that's okay. You can still create magic. And that's what I loved about this story of the dragonflies. Be one with the muck. As we go through challenging times, we're going through challenging times right now again with COVID. So please comment and share if you're listening to the review or you're part of this. Put, a comment about, it could be your job, it could be the muck is your relationship, and muck is, your physical health, right? And the only way out of the muck, is to allow ourselves to feel the feelings. We need to crawl on, and be with the feelings. And so often we don't want to be with our feelings. It's like, let's hurry up, step up. But sometimes we need to be with our feelings. And dragonflies don't go, I shouldn't be having this feeling. They just trust the process. So I'm inviting us to trust the process. And make a comment like, can you trust the process? Surrender. I'm not saying give up, but just surrender and accept the muck. We're all human beings, and we're going to go through the muck. And when we go through the muck, we can shed old ideas, and we can shed the shoulds. This shouldn't be happening. Who here has this shouldn't be happening? I frequently have that. Lately, I've been going through this mucky feelings lately between my children and work and my webinars, and I was just not feeling in my skin, and I've been almost avoiding how to feel, and I was invited to look at what I can do to just be with those feelings rather than try to avoid those feelings. So who has any shoulds or shouldn'ts? Make a comment here. And our thoughts can take us to terrifying places if we let them, right? And be one with the muck. Ground yourself. So how do you ground yourself? One of the ways that I ground myself is I have daily rituals. I do prayers and meditation in the morning and in the evening. I walk out in nature almost every day. That really grounds me. So what grounds you? Put one word in the comment that you're grounded, whatever you do, 1 or 2 words. And honor yourself. Honor your feelings. Ask the universe, what do I need today? I was so glad when Wendy Knox shared, because I thought I seldom ask myself what I need today. But frequently in my coaching and in my caring as a human being for other human beings, I ask, what do you need? What do you need from me? But I forget to ask myself, what do I need from me, right? We're going through tough, challenging times, some of us. Some people aren't, but some people really are. So what do you need today? A bubble bath? Wear your PJs all day? Have permission to watch movies? Last night I was, I've got a lot on my plate, and last night I just said, no, I can watch a movie. It's the first time I've watched a movie in months. And I called my daughter up and said, what kind of movie, like she knows what I like I'm on Prime, and she, at Prime Amazon. I said, what movie can I watch? And she made a suggestion of 2 or 3, so I searched them and I watched Little Women. And it was really nice just to that's how I took care of myself. So what do you do to comfort yourself? I usually read, but I was a bit restless. I wanted to do something else, so I actually watched a movie. Give yourself space to express your feelings. When you give yourself space to express your feelings, it gives you space to create possibility. And when you give yourself space to create possibility, magic and miracles can show up. That's, it really does, and so many things we can't control in life right now. There's just so much we can't control in life, but we can control how we feel, or how, not necessarily how we feel, but how we react to feelings. Ask the universe, or ask God, a God of your understanding, to send you magic and miracles. Try it. Who knows? I used to have a friend who, and I still have this, it's a God jar, and every time she came up with stuff and didn't know how to handle it, she just put a couple of sentences or a couple of words and put it in the God jar, and she wasn't allowed to take it back. And I've tried that, and it really, I had to sometimes put something in the God jar 30 times in one day because I kept wanting to take it back, right? I didn't want to be with what I was dealing with. So do you notice when we are grateful, at least I notice this, as we start to change our stories start changing. And, so do you notice that? Like, practice controlling our minds and how we look at things. Our thoughts, interrupt our thoughts. We may not have any control about what thoughts come in, but we have control of how long those thoughts stay, and we can interrupt them and look for the good. Instead of saying, what if this happens, it's what if this happens? So what can we be grateful for right now in this moment? I found this practice very effective, and I, live on my own, and I spend a lot of alone time, unless I'm coaching someone, but I spend a lot of alone time. And I can be grateful that I have 2 awesome daughters and a granddaughter. I have a roof over my head. I get to walk. I've been dealing with a lot of pain. I shared that last week. And, I went to a reflexologist, and it has helped. And I'm still going to go to the doctor this coming week and find out what else can be done. But, it's made me appreciate when I'm not in pain. And I still, there's lots of things I can still do, right? So I have found when I'm in the moment, if I practice gratitude, I'm pretty effective, Ask for help, reframe whatever you're dealing with and look for the magic amongst the muck. What's the magic? What am I dealing with here? I've been challenged with some financial things, and the opportunity is to be creative and create magic. And what happened this week is I got an incredible gift given to me from my mom, and that was magic. Like, it was just like, whoa, my mom's 92, and I got a magical financial gift that totally unexpected, right? So I try to apply this process to everything. And some days I do better than others, like all of us, right? So I think there's a lot of gifts growing in our struggles. And so if you want to, when you're listening to the replay, put down what are you dealing with in a couple of words, and the magic you found. There's a lot of magic growing in the muck. So I'm inviting us to look at where's the magic. Take a breath, step back. Write in the comments 1 or 2 things you can be grateful for. So I'm going to tell you a little about me now. I hope this was helpful. My name is Wendy Bergen. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I built 6 successful businesses in manufacturing products and in services. I'm an international speaker, coach, and author. I have coached thousands of people over the last 40 years, including high-end coaches and thought leaders. And my number 1 priority is my family. I'm a 2 times bestseller with my latest book, Getting Unstuck. I will show you this, Getting Unstuck. 30 Ways to Turn Your Limiting Barriers into Clarity, Freedom, and Power. It's sold on Amazon, digital and paperback. It's also in digital on Tolino, Kobo, Apple, Barnes & Noble, Overdrive, 24 Symbols. I highly recommend it if you want to become unstoppable. Get that book. I also collaborated with writing a book with James Malinchuk and some other thought leaders. And I'm inviting you to book a complimentary gift, my gift to you, during this challenging times in our life. And you can book a 20 to 30 minute discovery session. Just go to wendybergen.com, 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 or you can message me, and I will give you a 20 to 30 minute discovery session where I'll give you some tools and strategies to work through some of the things that you're dealing with. Because what I want us to do is to get unstuck and thrive. No matter what age we are, we can thrive in life. No matter what we're dealing with, we can thrive. So come to the discovery call, book the call, and come to this discovery call, willing to take on the coaching. And I promise you, my promise to you is that if you take the coaching, you will move forward. So thanks for listening. Have an awesome day, and I invite you to look at the magic of the muck. Where's the magic in the muck that you're dealing with today? And don't forget to book your complimentary gift from me to you. And talk to you next Sunday at 12 noon. And thanks for being on Getting Unstuck with WendyB. And I want you to thrive in life. Please make comments. Bye now.